I woke up one morning and couldn't recognize the person in the mirror. My eyes were red, my hair messy, and there was a weight in my chest that no sleep could cure. The funny part was that I had made money the night before. Not a loss, not a blow-up. But I still felt broken. That was when I knew something about this trading thing wasn't just about charts or money. It was about me. I remember when I first touched trading. I thought I had found the key to freedom. I looked at Instagram and YouTube, and everybody seemed happy. They sat in fancy cars, drank coffee in glass offices, posted screenshots of blue profits. I told myself I was not going to waste years chasing a boss or working 9 to 5. I was going to sit in my room, click some buttons, and my life would change. That was the lie I bought. The first year, I was running on pure hope. I didn't even know what a stop loss was. I opened trades and prayed. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Every time it worked, I felt like I had cracked the code. Every time it didn't, I told myself next time I would be smarter. But deep down, I was gambling. There was this one night I can never forget. I had stacked my trades on gold. Price was moving wild, and my heart was beating so fast I could feel it in my neck. I couldn't eat, I couldn't stand up, I couldn't even breathe properly. I watched one candle wipe half of my account, and I swear my stomach dropped like I was falling off a cliff. I couldn't cry, I couldn't talk. Just silence. Then when the trade somehow reversed and gave me back my money, I didn't feel joy. I just felt empty. I remember looking at the screen and asking myself, why am I even doing this? That's the thing nobody tells you. The money is not the hardest part. It's your mind. The way trading pulls out every hidden fear, every insecurity, every childhood wound, and throws it right in your face. You think you're just trying to make profits, but really, you're fighting yourself. I started noticing how trading began to affect my normal life. I couldn't have a simple conversation without thinking about charts. I would sit at dinner with family and be thinking of what the market was doing. My phone was always in my hand. I wasn't present anywhere. And then the mood swings. When I made money, I was smiling and cracking jokes. When I lost, everybody around me felt it. I would get angry over small things, shout, and withdraw. I was not just losing money, I was losing myself and the people around me. One day my friend asked me a simple question. He said, "Bro, if you never make it big in trading, who will you be?" That question hit me hard because I didn't know the answer. I had wrapped my whole identity in trading. If I won, I was a genius. If I lost, I was a failure. There was no me outside the charts. Another painful moment came when I saw how much time had passed. I looked back and realized I had spent years sitting in front of a screen, chasing something that was always running from me. While my mates were building businesses, making families, and enjoying life, I was stuck in a loop of hope, loss, and stress. I thought I was chasing freedom, but I was trapped more than ever. The hardest part was admitting that it wasn't just the market's fault. It was me. I was impatient. I was greedy. I wanted shortcuts. I didn't want to sit down and actually build discipline. I wanted to prove to everyone that I was smart enough to crack this thing quickly. And the market punished me for it. Every single time. There was a night I blew my account again. Not the first time, not the second. I stared at the screen and laughed, but it wasn't normal laughter. It was that broken type, when your chest is empty, and your soul is tired. That night I almost smashed my laptop. I almost gave up. But then I remembered all the pain, all the nights of no sleep, all the sacrifices, and I realized I couldn't just throw it away. That was when I started seeing the truth. Trading wasn't about money. It was about me facing myself. My lack of patience. My lack of control. My desperation for quick success. It was like a mirror that forced me to see my real self. And honestly, I didn't like what I saw. Outside trading, I saw life in the same pattern. People want quick results everywhere. In love, in business, in goals. Nobody wants to wait. Nobody wants to be patient. We want it now. We rush, we compare, we destroy ourselves trying to keep up with what we see online. But real life doesn't work that way. Just like trading, life punishes impatience. I started to slow down. I started journaling, not just trades but feelings. I wrote about anger, fear, greed. I wrote about how I snapped at my family when I lost a trade. I wrote about how empty profits felt when I had nobody to share them with. And that's when the healing started. The truth is, trading will test you in ways you don't expect. It will expose you. It will make you face things you've been running from. Sometimes you'll think you're going mad. But if you don't quit, and if you're willing to face the truth about yourself, it can change you. Not because of the money, but because of the discipline, the patience, and the humility it forces into your bones. I'm still on the journey. I still make mistakes. I still lose sometimes. But I've learned that the biggest win is not a big profit. The biggest win is keeping your mind stable when everything is shaking. The biggest win is being able to lose and still smile at your loved ones. The biggest win is realizing that trading is part of your life, not your whole life. And if I'm being real, this journey hurts. It's lonely. It's heavy. But it's also real. And for me, I'd rather face the pain of truth than the comfort of lies. Because at the end of the day, the charts don't lie. They just reflect who you are inside. This is Behind Trading Lines. Here we talk about everything about trading and life.